Kung nais mo matuto pa, makinig ka lagi sa amin. Kung gusto mo ng kasayahan, ika'y amin hahandugan. May kwentuhan ng kaalaman, may kantahan at kasiyahan. May kwentuhan ng kaalaman, may kantahan at kasiyahan. Kung nais mo matuto pa, makinig ka lagi sa amin. Kung gusto mo ng kasayahan, ika'y amin hahandugan. May kwentuhan ng kaalaman, may kantahan at kasiyahan. May kwentuhan ng kaalaman, may kantahan at kasiyahan. Ang 4K's FDLIVE ay maaasahan mong tunay. Dagdag kaalaman, kantahan at kasiyahan. Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao napapakinggan. Kapuso't kapamilya, saan dako ng mundo. May kwentuhan ng kaalaman, may kantahan at kasiyahan. 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 Kung nais mo matuto pa, makinig ka lagi sa amin. Saturday morning with the lark, think I'll take a walk in the park. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. I've got someone waiting for me. When I see her, I know that she'll say, hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Beautiful Saturday. This is my beautiful day. When you said that you love me. Oh my, it's a beautiful day. Birds are singing, you're by my side. Let's take a car and go for a ride. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. We'll drive on and follow the sun, making Saturday go on and on. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Ha, 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 beautiful Saturday. This is our beautiful day. When you said that you love me. Oh my, it's a beautiful day. Ha, 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 beautiful Saturday. This is our beautiful day. When you said that you love me. Oh my, it's a beautiful day. Ha, 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 beautiful Saturday. This is our beautiful day. When you said that you love me. Oh my, it's 4K's day. It's 4K's day. All right, so good evening. Good evening to all. Good evening to all the viewers of 4K's nationwide, worldwide. Isang magandang gabi sa ating lahat, mga fellow social workers and development workers, especially to our regular viewers na hindi bumibitaw sa 4K's tuwing Sabado, may bagyo man, holiday man, may COVID pandemic man, tumaas at bumaba ang cases, nandyan pa rin kayo. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtangkilik at pagsubaybay dito sa ating 4Ks. And let us great first our various viewers of 4Ks from different social work organizations all over the Philippines. Especially to the Philippine Association of Social Workers Incorporated, the National Association of Social Work Educations Incorporated, the ALSODOPI, or the Association of Local Social Welfare and Development Officers of the Philippines Incorporated, of course, the Association of DSWD Social Workers Incorporated, the Philippine Association of Court Social Workers Incorporated, the Association of Medical Social Workers Incorporated, baka nasa hospital. Of course, yung ating pong mga kasamahan sa Association of Child Caring Agencies of the Philippines, the ABSNet or Area-Based Standards Network, and of course the DOH League and National Council on Social Development. Good evening sa inyong lahat. And of course the social workers from
various corporate organizations. Good evening also to the junior social workers of the Philippines. Ha? Itong mga social workers na ngayon ay mga estudyante pa dito sa ating bansa. At maging yung mga future social workers who will take the board examination for social workers in the Philippines. This coming February ba or March, no? Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Of course, to the social workers from various regional or national and regional line agencies of the Philippines. And of course, to the military sitting, no? Social workers sa PNP, social workers sa Armed Forces of the Philippines, and all the social workers who retired from their job. Yung mga social workers na nagretiro na, no? Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. So, isa na namang karangalan, no? Na tayo ay nagsasama-sama sa ating programang 4Ks. All right. All right, so also let us greet all the birthday celebrants, no? Yung ating mga birthday celebrants. Kantahan muna natin na sila, no? Ayan, yung ating mga birthday celebrants. Happy birthday. Happy birthday sa inyong lahat, no? Mga birthday celebrant natin, no? Sa ating Sabadong episode ngayon, no? Yung mga celebrants na nagdiriwang ng kaarawan sa lahat ng lupalop ng ating bansa, and of course sa mga organization and the rest of our country, no? Sa mga nag-anniversary ngayon, magandang gabi sa inyo and happy anniversary. At sa nagdiriwang ng organization anniversary, happy anniversary muli. Good evening, El, to our ito kay Bernardo Cerilla. Magandang gabi sa iyo, Bernardo Cerilla, and Ma'am Lucit Villanueva, no? Mga busy ang ating mga kasama ngayon, no? Mga fellow social workers are busy right now, no? And of course, kay Ma'am Roselyn Marquez Arnigo. Good evening, Ma'am. No? Yeah. So tonight, we have a very special guest and also one of our viewers from other country. And I'm happy that I meet him through this Facebook. And I am also following his activities in the field of social work in Pakistan. No, I admire this person also because I see myself in his in some of the projects, no, that he is also being implemented, no, in his country. And but first, it seems that this person also never get tired in promoting social work profession and mental health of the social workers and the frontliners in his country. But before we introduce to you our guest, allow me to read yung kanyang profile. No? Of course, this is a highly energetic person, no? Diligent, focused, committed, professional social worker with a strong academic background and practice experience, and providing critically important services directly to the students on or in their campus, no? And currently, he is a school social worker, no? Dito sa Dosti School, Suped Diary, no? Beginning from July 8, 2021 until now. And he was the CEO and founder of Hadi Education Academy and the president and founder of Social Work Student Association from July 2021 until present. And he is a teacher, and he finished Bachelor of Science in Social Work at the University of Peshawar. And of course, he have lots of skills, no? Like SPSS, Corel Draw, Office Automation, Photoshop, and of course, expert on YouTube. Yan. School counseling, creative writing, management, presentation skills, excellent communication, mobilization, leadership, office management. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, our fellow social workers, let us welcome our colleague, Mr. Muhammad Idris, Pakistan social worker. Good evening, Sir Hadi. Hello, good evening.
Good evening to all of you. Am I audible?
Yes, your audio is clear. Good evening, sir.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'm really glad that I'm here with you people. Thank you so much for such a beautiful introduction, and I'm glad that I'm here with my colleague, and I share this platform to tell my audience something regarding the social work education in Pakistan and something social work a profession internationally. And I would really happy to share something regarding my country. Thank you so much for inviting me.
All right. So, how are you, sir? Hadi, how are you?
I am perfect. I'm perfect. I'm really well. Alhamdulillah.
Wow. So, how's the situation there in Pakistan right now?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
How's the situation there in Pakistan right now?
Yeah, situation is almost good. It's going well. We are encouraging our workforce. They are working really hard for the prevention of COVID-19 from the public, and it's going really well. Alhamdulillah, we are normal.
All right. So, how's the situation of COVID-19 in your country?
It's controllable. It's not right now controllable in Pakistan, and health workers are doing a great job in this regard.
All right. So, it's good to know that the situation of COVID-19 pandemic in your country is now controllable or under in control by the authority, right? Sir Hadi?
I'm sorry, sir, your voice is dropping.
All right, all right, all right. So I said that the situation or COVID-19 situation in Pakistan is now in control or controllable.
Yeah, it is absolutely in control. Yes, sir.
All right, good. So anyway, I'm sure all our viewers now are interested to know something about your country, Mr. Hadi. Of course, can you tell us at least 5 interesting facts about your country? We are not familiar with Pakistan. Maybe you can tour us with your in your city for a moment.
Sure, sir. I would love to share that. I'm from Pakistan, and Pakistan is Islamic Republic. It was born in 1947 in South Asia, when a section of Muslim broke from the Hindu majority in British India to rule their own homeland. Located in the ancient Indus Valley settlement in the region among the Khyber Pass, Himalayas, and urban seas are some of the oldest in the world and most heavily traveled in the history. And I would love to share some of the interesting facts regarding my country. The first fact is there are 2 Pakistanis have won the Nobel Peace Prize award. The first one was the late Abdul Salam, a theoretical physicist who is in 1979 shared the Nobel Prize in Physics for his contribution in electroweak unification theory. And recently in 2014, I think, recently from the same belt, her name was Malala Yousafzai, a woman education activist who is in 2014 shared it with has a colleague from India. He won this award. Malala Yousafzai was basically a 17-year-old girl, and she was awarded the Nobel Prize for making her the youngest ever Nobel Prize nomination. And the
Yeah.
second fact regarding my country is you know the country name of the name of my country is Pakistan. So the name derived actually from the two words Pak, which mean a Persian word which mean holy, clean, or pure, and the Istan derived from the Hindu words Istan mean a place. So it means a place of holiness or a clean place or pure place. So that's the meaning of my country. And the third fact that is, according to the United Nations, Pakistan is the world largest irrigation system because Pakistan is a country which is mostly dependent on irrigation, and irrigation system is really great here in Pakistan. And the fourth fact, and that is that Pakistan has designated UNESCO World Heritage Sites, the archaeological sites. There are many old and important cultures present in our country. That's the fourth one fact in our country. And the fifth one, if you are interested in games, mostly and importantly, many football boots are prepared in Pakistan, and Pakistani workers in the country hence you many of the school balls and that distributed around the world. And according to the Atlantic reports, roughly 40% of all the school balls in the world are made in one of the Pakistan city that is called Sialkot. And the fifth fact regarding the Pakistan, that is the world first PC virus was created by the two Pakistani brothers. The first name was Basit.
Sir Hadi? All right, Sir Hadi, you're cut. So can you please continue the fifth one?
Sure, sir. Sure. The fifth one was the word first PC virus was created by two Pakistani brothers. The first name was Basit Farooq Alvi, and the second, his brother Amjad Farooq Alvi created the brain, which was discovered in 1886 and target the IBM PC platform. So that was a few facts regarding my country.
All right. So thank you very much for sharing facts about your country. It's interesting to note that Pakistan is a country in South Asia as well, and
Yeah.
this is world's fifth most populous country, with about almost 227 million. Is that right? So this is really big population, or a big country, double the size of the country, our Philippines.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and that is Pakistan is the 33rd largest country by area.
Yeah, by geographic area.
Yeah, demographic area. All right. So thank you very much for sharing this information, because we Filipinos are not so much familiar with this Pakistan when it comes to the situation and in terms of population, of course. But before we proceed, Sir Hadi, allow me to introduce our co-host tonight. He's with us, fellow social worker also from the United Nations, or UNICEF. Magandang gabi sa iyo, Kuya Jaspar. Kuya Jaspar?
Yes, magandang gabi. Good
Yes.
evening, Mr. Hadi. Can you hear me?
Good evening. Yeah, I'm hearing you. Thank you. Good evening too.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you. Happy to sleep.
Maybe we have different time zone,
Yeah, it's
right? We have
yeah.
different time zone.
Yes, I think
What time in what time in Pakistan?
Right now it's 4:30 p.m. in Pakistan.
all right. So 2 hours delayed with the
Yeah.
Philippines, right?
Okay. Yeah, we are ahead. We
Yes.
are ahead of we are 2 hours ahead.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Same with Maria Morfido. Maria Morfido is here with us, and Dr. Sakti Prabha is here with us from India and Greece. Kuya Jess. So,
Yes.
okay.
Good evening to all guests.
Yes. All right. Kuya Jess, Mr. Hadi a while ago shared to us the situation of his country about the population and the situation.
Yes, I heard that. Yeah.
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 And if I may continue,
Double the size of the Philippines.
yes, double the size of the Philippines by population. And that, right. So, Sir Hadi, if in case I or Kuya Jess and I will visit your country, this is a very big country, big country. So, what are the best, at least 3 places that you will take us for a tour in your country?
Sure, sir, sure. And I would love to tell you regarding that. Pakistan is a beautiful country and it's multicultural country, and many cities are beautiful. I would say that Pakistan is one of the country in the world who has 4 seasons. Uh, the first place which I would love to visit you or my own city, that is Peshawar. That right now I am sitting here in Peshawar. Peshawar is basically situated in the northwest of Islamabad, which is the capital of Pakistan. Peshawar is a beautiful city with the history dating back in 17th century, the Mughal Empire. And this city is famous among the tourists for its historical places, the shopping bazaars, and food. Many things are famous in Peshawar. The most important thing that is uh, the most important thing is that Peshawar is preserve its medieval charms, and one of the places here in Peshawar is Balla Hisar Fort, and it is the purification still seems to be watching by the moments along with the famous GT Road. It was built in the 1562. It was built in 1562, and it is present right now as it is. And the fort was a legal abode of the Afghan Durrani dynasty. And other historical places in Peshawar include Peshawar Museum, Buddhist spots, Khyber Pass, and the Jamrud Forts. And there are many more things in Peshawar you would see. And the second thing that I would love to visit you as the capital of my country, and that is the Islamabad. Islamabad is the heart of Pakistan because it's so much a romantic city, the capital of Pakistan. It's an excellent place for the relaxation and for the enjoying. The city is green all over, the beautiful roads, the highways. It's clean, it's calm, and the beautiful environment. You will enjoy exploring the moderate population city, cultural heritage sites like Pakistani monuments. It's Lok Versa Museum and the Faisal Mosque are famous spot in the Islamabad. And interestingly, in Islamabad, there are endless option for the foodie people. Whenever you want to much the continental Chinese or try Pakistani, American, English, Latins, Islamabadi food, Afghani food, much more food are available in Islamabad for the foodie people. And the most interestingly in Islamabad, uh, there's a mall that is called the Safa Gold Mall that is very famous by the tourists. They visit there, they meet with the people from the different cultures, from the different areas. And the third place in Pakistan that is very, very much interesting, and that is a very unique culture in the country. That is the Kailash Valley. The Kailash Valley. Kailash Valley is basically situated in the Hindu Kush mountain range in Chatral. These beautiful valleys are home to the indigenous and unique culture, unique Kailash tribe. And the beauty of this culture is very much interesting, and that is one of the place in the Kailash that is called the Bamburet, is the very most important, famous among the Kailash valleys. If you want to visit, if you want to witness and experience the unique Kailash culture, head over to another place that is called Rambur, and that is very much famous, and they have a very unique and very interesting Kailash valley. And I think they are very much liberal people. They are not Muslims, they are not Christian, they are not even Hindus. They have their own religion, and they are very much unique culture. They are very much happy there, and they are so much beautiful people, Kailash people.
Right. So very nice.
Thank
Some
you, sir.
really tourist attractions in your country, Sir Hadi. As I browsed the Google searching about Pakistan, so I saw these ancient temples in ancient multitude of ancient Hindu temples in Pakistan, and some that date back to the times of the ancient Hindu scriptures of the Mahabharata. Mahabharata. And that is part of the 8th century before Christ, Sir Jess. So perhaps if we visited or if we visit the Pakistan, we can visit this ancient temple also. All right, Kuya Jess.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Hadi. Very interesting knowledge that you are sharing to the viewers tonight about Pakistan. And also very interesting places to go, and perhaps very interesting people, I would say. And you also have a heritage and very rich culture. We are interested to to visit that place where you said that is a unique culture in Pakistan. That is very interesting.
Yeah, we
So
have a very yes, yes, please.
yes, please, Mr. Hadi. Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just sharing that interestingly, many cultures are present in Pakistan, and the reason is many ethnic people are here. Many ethnicity are here in Pakistan. For example, we have Pakistan. We have five, six important cultures, and that is one of my culture that is called Pashtun culture, and that is the Sindhi culture, Baluchi culture, and another is Chatrai culture, and so many cultures are here in Pakistan, and that's why they are multicultural and multi-ethnic country.
Okay. How about social workers? Maybe Seriki, we can ask Mr. Hadi about the
Yes.
profile of social workers in Pakistan. Did you hear that?
Yes, sir, I can hear.
Yes.
I can hear.
Okay. All right. It seems that the Wi-Fi connection of Kuya Jis or our co-host is not that good right now. Perhaps he can connect again. But he said that he wanted to ask the profile of social workers in your country. Maybe can tell us the profile of the social workers in your country, Sir Hadi? Sir Hadi, your microphone is off.
Is
Right.
it?
Okay.
Okay, let me tell me something about the social workers in Pakistan. Before I share a point of view on this, let me share something interesting with you. The brief history of social work in Pakistan in a minute. Social work in Pakistan has a long-standing history. Just after getting the independence in 1947, the newborn state himself find himself in the middle of so many social problems and issues. To combat these problems, to solve these problems, the government asked to the United Nations for the help, and the United Nations, after observation of the situation, asked the government to establish professional social work training institute to solve the effective deal with the economics problems. So for that, initially the government was hesitate, but with the time, the government throw out about it. In 1957, the Punjab University, one of the biggest universities in Pakistan, set up social work department where certificate courses were offered. Similarly, in 1956, the Karachi University started social work education, and in 1975, the University of Peshawar, that I have also completed my BSW from the same university, which is called the mother university of our province. The University of Peshawar has planned a social work department with the aim to put forward the trained professional for the welfare of the people. Since the subject is being taught in the 15 universities around the country, social workers there in your next question, and that I think that will be the challenges to the professional social worker in Pakistan. I will also answer in that portion, but herely I will tell you that we have a lot of social workers. It will be around 3 to 4 5,000 of social workers are here, but unfortunately, we don't have even a single association for the social workers, and that's mislead to our identity crisis in Pakistan.
Wow, Kuya Jens, so in Pakistan, it seems that they have 5,000 social workers. You heard that?
Yeah,
Yes.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5,000.
Yeah.
Mr. Hadi, the social workers in Pakistan, are they mostly working in the government or in non-government organizations?
Yeah, it both works. Professional social worker works in the government organization as well as the non-government organization and the international non-government organizations. For example, we here in Pakistan, professional social workers are working in the different domains of the government institution, social welfare agencies, government social welfare agencies, special education, child protection educations, homes, it's called the probation officers, and that works in the jails, in the prisons, and and social workers are also working in the policy making. So a lot of domains are here in Pakistan in the government institutions. In the non-government institutions, there are many NGOs in Pakistan which is working on education, on health, on climate change, and different domains they are working. So professional social workers are also there to assist the NGOs on their workings and their aims. So professional social workers are also working both in the government sector and non-government sectors.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Mr. Hadi. Are there more social workers who are male or more social workers who are female? Can you give us an idea?
Yeah, I'll tell you that more male social workers are here in Pakistan, and that the reason behind that is we have a male dominant society in Pakistan.
Yeah.
So mainly about if I talk about my class in the BSW, we had graduated as 18 male students and 9 female students as a professional social workers. So the ratio in Pakistan is social workers are about in 100, if we calculate in 100, that the 20% will be the female and the 80% will be the males. So 80-20 are the ratio.
Okay. And I would guess that most of the social workers in Pakistan are between your age, still young. What is the age average age of the social workers in Pakistan? Do you have any idea?
Yes, I have an idea. The most average age of Pakistani social workers are from the 25 to 35 or 36.
Okay.
And between that,
Okay.
most professional social working are serving in the government and non-government agencies.
So thank you, no, thank you for sharing that. That's an important information to know that more social workers in Pakistan are male, and the age bracket are it's a young group of social workers. Because in the Philippines, we have many social workers, but still we still lack social workers, and we have social workers who are young, and we have social workers who are also candidate for retirement. Is that is that right, Sir Ricky?
Yes, Kuya Jess. Many social workers still needed by our country. That's
Yeah.
why we have this program, the Pantawid, the Pamilya
Sir,
program of the Philippines. Yes.
let me share you one of the interesting fact about
Yeah.
the young age
Okay.
people in Pakistan. There are around we are very lucky because we have 33% of the population of the countries are aged between to 15 to 33. So we have a lot of young people. That's why we social workers are young, and the numbers of age from the 25 to 36. So that's why we have a lot of young people in Pakistan, and that's, I think, the positive thing and our strength.
So, Mr. Hadi, may I ask a question? How does a social worker being recognized in Pakistan? Is there a permit that you have to secure from the government to practice social work or to be a social worker, professional practitioner? What is the process of your government? Can you tell us? Can you tell us something about it?
Surely, sir, surely. Unfortunately, we don't have a professional body that's called the Council for the Social Work to examine the social workers, to establish license for the young social workers, for the professional social workers to practice social work. Unfortunately, we don't have a national council for the social work, and we even don't have a national association for the social workers. So government mainly do arrange tests, and that's the national agency. That's a national agency in our country, and that's called National Testing Agency, and that's arrange the tests, and social workers can get their position from the examination, and that's examination for the specifically for the social workers, and also for the sociology and for the psychology. So there are many problems in the social work, as even as a like it's a, we can call it, it's an emerging profession in Pakistan. So social workers face a lot of problems. They don't even have a single examination system that social workers will get exam after their degree. So we don't have a system like Western countries that they already have prepared their own system for the license education. So unfortunately, we don't have that system, but we are moving in the system, and we are trying our best to prepare the license and to prepare the association for the social workers that will later on work for the examination of license in social work.
Okay, Thank you for that information. And so your group, what is your advocacy in terms of making the social work profession in Pakistan more recognized by your government? What is your advocacy that you are doing?
So I don't get your question. Please, can you repeat?
Do you personally, what is your advocacy in terms of
Okay, okay, I get the question. I
yeah,
get the question.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
What is your personal advocacy in terms of making the profession of social work in your country more recognized by your government
This
and
question,
supported by government?
yeah, your question is linked with the challenges to professional social work in Pakistan.
Yeah.
One of the more core challenges for the social workers in Pakistan, that is the recognition of professional social work. People, laymen and common people cannot identify or cannot display or cannot differentiate between a professional social workers and voluntary social workers. For example, if a man doing some good things in the society, if he or she is doing a good work or good deeds, then they will call themselves as a professional social workers. So we face a lot of identity crisis in Pakistan. And personally, I'm doing what I am educating for the social work in Pakistan. Your friend Reiki can also tell you about that. That I'm hosting a show or online session with many professional social workers from across the globe, so that people from my country can know what exactly social work is. If From the Facebook Live, from the YouTube Live, many common people from over the country watching us, and they know what we want to say. We want to say that social work is this thing and good deeds as this thing. This is charity, this is professional social work. So we want to explain them what is the basic difference between the social work, volunteerism, and philanthropy. People mix philanthropy with social work. So we have problems in the recognition of professional social work, and we have many more problems, but one of the core problems, that is the recognition of professional social workers. And I'm personally doing online Facebook sessions, YouTube online sessions for this problem to solve it, and so that we can find a recognition in our country.
Thank you for that. So are you preparing like a proposed law for your government to issue a recognition? Is that the plan? Is that your advocacy plan?
Yeah, I have that plan in long terms. I will discuss my point of views and my opinions and my thoughts with the government bodies. But firstly, before going to the with governments, before going with the front of governments, or before meeting with the government, we social workers have to communicate with each other. We have to make an association for social workers, so that we personally know each other's what we want to show to governments. If we are agreed on one policy or one document, that what should social work be in Pakistan. So first, I think before going to a government sector, first we need to identify this problem, that what we need for the first thing, and that is association for the social workers is mainly important. So if we have an association, then we can reach our voice to government, to non-government agencies, and people can accept that. So we need a association for the social workers.
Okay, so Mr. Hadi, what do you want to see in the next 2 years, social work profession in Pakistan? What is your wish? The next 2 years.
Yeah, my wish is, and I'm seeing right now at the different universities that unfortunately in the past, when people come to this profession by chance, they are not happy in social work. But right now I am seeing that professional social workers are really much committed. young students are really much committed about their profession, about their identity, and they know what we are facing. Unfortunately, in the past, many professional social workers don't even know that what is our major problems. But right now in the department, students discuss with each other that we have this major problems. So what we can do for our profession. So important thing is the debate, the discussion. The first, if a person start the discussion, then it will be at education and social profession in Pakistan, because young social workers are committed, energetic, and they want to be identified as a professional social worker in the country.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that information. Yes, Ricky.
Yes, Kuya Jess. Uh, as I listened to the information shared by our guest, Mr. Hadi, uh, I am interested to the more on the social work role and functions in his country. But before that, I want to ask, mas interesado ako, or I'm really interested to know our guest personal experiences
Oh,
when
yes.
it comes to his history, or his journey in social work. So, Mr. Hadi, how did you start in the social work journey or practice?
Thank you very much again for giving me this opportunity to share my journey. It's not a normal journey, it's an interesting journey because I shift from the engineering to social work. I was a student of engineering, but not by passion, not by choice. I selected engineering is by chance. So when I getting to engineering, I decided that I realized I passed through the stages, the self discovery, self realization, that what is basically my natural talent, what is my capabilities, what are my abilities, what is my personality type. When I discover myself that your personality type is extrovert, and my personal domains are social, that's educational, and the psychological. So I think for the moment, I was thinking for the moment, and back 4 years ago, 5 year, 5 years ago, that in engineering, is it psychology, social, and educational things are important? So I asked this question for myself, and I say no. Engineering is no business with the psychology or something social or something educational. So I later on move from engineering to social work profession. In social work education, I found myself as a real self, that yes, this is my profession, this is my real strength. I really enjoyed every lectures, every talk, every discussion, everything in social work, because God created me for this profession. And during the fourth, fifth semester, uh, back in my matriculation or FSC, uh, I was also running an academy in my hometowns that I were teaching to different kids physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, and their basics. So I have a teacher in my inside self, and when I come to the department, and I was studying in the fourth semester, so I know about the school social work. There's a subject in school social work that is called school social work. So I asked myself that, is it your that is looking like your profession, and it's really much interesting with your own videos. So I later on research in school social work. I study school social work, and that was really fascinating to me. So I choose and I decided to be a school social worker in the future. When I graduated in 2021, I joined a local school, and that is also a very interesting and unique story. And that is, we don't even have a single school social worker in Pakistan, because we don't have a family system. We have a psychologist in school, but we don't have a school social worker in our country. So for me, it was a very difficult task that we don't even have a school social work in Pakistan. How I will implement school social work in Pakistan? So a very kind, a very blessed person in my life, and that is the chairman of my department, social work, Dr. Shakil Ahmed. He guided me, and he guided me and he connect me with the NGO, and the NGO name is Dosti Welfare Organization, which is working for the education, for the uplifting of the education for the marginalized people, marginalized children, to get education to those children. So when I connect with the Dosti Welfare Organization, Dosti Welfare Organization is a local Peshawar-based organization, and they're working on education. They have 8 formal schools in the Peshawar, in the city where I live. So I discussed with Dosti Welfare Director that I want to start school social work in your school, and that would be the first school social work school. So I would be the first school social worker in this country. So that the director Asif Riaz, he was really a nice and a great mentor for myself, and he is also a very educated person. He knows about school social work because he studied in the West. So when he came, he know about all these things. So I joined for the first time as a school social worker. I really remember that when I was the first day at school social work, as a school social worker, and I was sitting in the front of my office, and I say that what I will do, because we don't have a single module, single documents. We had Western models, but we have a different cultures, we have different values, we have a different traditions of school settings. So I was confused what I will do here, what I will do. So I worked there for the 3 months, and believe me, I personally prepared many documentations, many modules, and I really studied about. I studied about the school social work, different concept regarding the globe, and I find that these children, I interview with the children, I discussed cases with the children, I do different intervention processes with the children, and believe me, I was shocked regarding the results that I faced during the 3 months. So after that, I shift from that school to right now. I'm also preparing for the MS scholarships. I want to get a higher education in the different countries. So I was a bit here right now to prepare myself for the scholarships. So that was a great experience for me as a social worker, and that was a really unique. And I consider myself very lucky, very blessed, and very honored. I feel honored to be a first school social worker of my country. So I really look social work as my profession, and I will definitely do a work with the passion, with the energy in the future.
Very nice, very impressive background, Sir Hadi. We were impressed by your story about entering a social work profession from an engineering, now a social work practitioner, right? So I think many social workers in our country also uh, dream to be an engineer, but it happened to shift their dreams from that engineering course to a social work profession. So that's what I uh, myself was dream to be an engineer, but I am now a frustrated engineer. But I am a social work engineer, right? We are engineering the problems of our culture and the problems of our society, right, Mr. Hadi? So, I mean, computing computations, or I mean, the mathematical situations, problem-solving process. Now we are also applying that in our social work profession. So, Kuya Jess, now I think many of us, our viewers, especially, or the listeners, and those social workers who are coming to the 4Ks are interested much, Sir Jess, no? about the stories of Pakistan social workers. But let me just ask these few questions from our viewers to Mr. Hadi. Question number one says that what are the major social problems in Pakistan, and in which of these problems are the social workers engaged?
There are many problems and challenges to professional social workers in Pakistan and social work profession in Pakistan. The most importantly, I also tell you earlier that the most important and the core issue and challenge that is the recognition of professional social work. Social work were not recognized as a professional subject and professional domain in Pakistan, and that's is a major reasons a lack of public and government identification of social work as a profession, maybe absence that a lot to try with its future views in Pakistan. And the idea of the professional social work within the people mind is challenge to be an idealized picture of the stand social worker who has the sterling qualities of a heart rather than mind. And the main important thing, and that is uh, the the proposal of the paid professional social workers is not good in the majority in Pakistan. They are low paid. Social workers are low paid in Pakistan. And
Mhm.
the second important problems and challenge that we are facing here in Pakistan, that is the indigenization of social work. The key disadvantage of social work education in Pakistan is its lack of ability to adequately localize its knowledge base, the essential teaching objects with the regard to interventions ways, the diamond of the social welfare, group work, or community organization continues to be primarily from the Western, since the social work literature, methods, practices, approaches, theories have been greatly borrowed from the Western countries. So we must develop the local approaches too. This needs to make possible the procedures to developing of native knowledge and information. So we have this indigenization problem, and the third problem that is really important is a lack of local based code of ethics. Unfortunately, social workers or social work in Pakistan have not yet developed any social code of ethics
Mhm.
that the profession conjointly be recognized and examined because of the basic feature of their profession, and visible of the dominance of the foreign influence on the social work in Pakistan, and its lack of the combination with the culture mores of Pakistani society. There is no agreement on the knowledgeable code of ethics for the practice of social work. So we need to develop our own local basic code of ethics. And the fourth, one of the most important core issue, that is the social work educators are not practitioners. And when we talk regarding the social work as a profession like medicine and engineering, etc., the teacher of a medical university, perform their profession by visiting hospital along with the medical students. Professor of engineering, professors of professional involvement in the practice and update their knowledge levels, improve their competence to contract the problems. Uh, in social work, unfortunately, the holistic side and teaching, practice, and research is lacking very much. Majority of social work educators are found to be contested in the conservative classroom teaching and hardly even found in the practice and research fields. So social work professional also teach, lead, train the student of social work like medicine or law students will only be trained by medical law teachers. Professional social workers only may be capitalized by the graduates like the same are going to be appropriate for the social work profession. So that's a need of the day. The social work educators also practice social work so that they can teach well. And last, and one of the important issue, that's called the root. And I also discussed earlier with you people that lack of national council for the social work. We must have a national and professional levels commissions to keep the identical standards for education and provide the authorization to organization as well as to the practitioners. If not, identical methods of authorization on all social work bases is developed and implement the development of social work education and program on sound lines and the possible to proceed the extremely gradually for the long is a number of committees recommendation of establishment of the National Provisional Social Work Council, but no action seems to be taken in this behalf so far. So I'm right now I'm optimistic that we may have a National Council for the Social Work in the future.
Right. Right. So thank you very much for sharing that problems and concerns of social workers in your country, in Pakistan. I forgot to mention to you a while ago that in the Philippines we also have uh, we started to track our fellow male social workers, and that in Facebook we track them all, and that currently we have almost thousands of male social workers now, members in that male social workers network. And perhaps our male social workers from Pakistan can also uh, join us, no? So we can have one strong organization of male social workers would like to also enter into a community development work, Sir Hadi. So,
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
yeah, by the way, how many male social workers do you have in your country?
We are
If you have
about
idea.
80% of the population of social workers are males.
80%.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, 80%. So many male social workers. Good to note. And that these social workers, most likely they are their work is they're working in what field? NGOs, government. I think it was mentioned a while ago, but could you please briefly repeat if these social workers, male social workers, are mostly working in the government?
Sure, sir, sure. Mostly male social workers or female social workers as well?
Male social workers.
Okay, okay, okay. Male social workers are mostly appointed in hospitals and medical social workers. They are in the social welfare agencies, the social welfare departments as a social welfare officers. They're also working in the child protection centers as a child protection officers, and they're working in the women against they're working in the special educations as a social case workers, and they are working as a social developmental officers and the
Mhm.
NGOs, and they're also working as the policy makers and the different institutions. And I can say there's a one organization in the Islamabad that many social professional social workers are also working there for their advocacy, for their evaluation, monitoring. So social workers are working in different domains because this is the profession of many faces and multi-directional profession as social work is. So social workers and male social workers are working in different domains in Pakistan.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, thank you very much for sharing that. So the 20% of the population of social workers are females, and what field or setting they are engaged with?
Yeah, approximately 20% of the female social workers are working in different, they're also working in the same as male is working. They're working in the special educations, they're working in the rehab centers, they're working in the child protection centers. They're also working in the different NGOs working for the health, NGOs working for the education, NGOs working for the climate change. So social workers female social workers are there, where male social workers are working. So there is no issue that male social workers are working in one sector and female social workers are working in another sector. So there is no issue in Pakistan regarding this.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. This another question from our viewer. Do you have an association of professional social workers in your country, or is it an active one, or what kind of activities does this association undertake?
Unfortunately, we don't have professional social workers for the Pakistan.
Mhm.
But right now, professor from the social work professor from the different country, from the different provinces in the country, are really much looking forward to made association, and they're really much interested. Right now, I feel they're in the same page, and they're really serious. They're interested, and they want to formulate a platform for the association of school for the social workers. So I'm really much optimistic, and I will soon, inshallah, I will soon see the association for the social workers in Pakistan.
Right, very nice plan. We are one with you in organizing or establishing social work association in your Pakistan, especially that there are social workers who are practicing their profession in various fields or settings. So perhaps if this can be organized and they can also form a big umbrella, social work organization umbrella in your country. And before I turn over the floor to Koy Jess, there's another question from the audience. So, what is the public image? Public image of social work in Pakistan? Is it perceived as the giving of dole-outs or charity, or as a profession? Can you enlighten us on this concern?
Yeah, interestingly, my BSW research was on the challenges to social work education in Pakistan, and that was really matched with your question. Uh, the public perception regarding the social work is that social work is a charitable activity, or it's a helping activity, or it's a philanthropic activity. Uh, Normal people, or sorry, common people or a layman cannot understand professional social work. Uh, we will uh, we are trying our best to explain the professionalization of social work to the common people, and people perceive social work as a charitable activity, as I say earlier, and they cannot differentiate between a social workers and a philanthropist. For instance, there was a person in Pakistan who really worked amazing. They worked really hard. They sacrificed their own life. His name was Abdul Sattar Eidi. He made a great foundation for the emergency services in Pakistan. Sorry. He was a philanthropist. He was not a social worker, but in Pakistani community, I have seen many articles, many vlogs, many videos that people mentioned Abdul Sattar Easy as a social worker. So Abdul Sattar Easy was not a social worker. He was a philanthropist. Even our Prime Minister Imran Khan, uh, he made a hospital in Pakistan for the cancer, and people treat the treatment of people are free. So people consider that Imran Khan is doing something good for the humanity, for the Pakistani society. So people call Imran Khan as a social worker. But Imran Khan is not a social worker; he's a philanthropist. So even if you Google Imran Khan, then Google will tell you that Imran Khan is a philanthropist. He is not a social worker. So mainly in Pakistan, people perceive social work as a charitable activity, as a philanthropic activity, as a helping activity. So social work not yet got a professionalized identity in Pakistan.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Hadi, for a very interesting sharing of
Sure.
social work education and practice in your country. By the way, uh, have you met a Filipino social worker in your country?
No, I have not yet meet in person, physical, but I have meet on Facebook with a lot of professional social workers from Filipino, and they're great. They're really much optimistic. They're really much passionate, and I consider myself lucky to be their friends.
All right. Consider me and Kuya Jess as your
Yeah,
list of Filipino friends. Yes.
yeah. You're there.
And Derek G also. All right. Kuya Jess,
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
think we are serious enough in and learning more about the stories of Pakistan. But Mr. Hadi, we will pause for a break. Uh, I will sing to you a song right now. And then continue the sharing after this song. All right?
Sure, sure,
Okay.
Yes.
sure,
Yeah, listen to Sir Ricky.
sure, sir, sure.
Right.
Thank you.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace and dawn. I set out to get you with fine tone. Calm, I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind, it requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. We're running together, making love with each other. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another. I can live without you if the love was gone. Everything is nothing if you got no one, and you just walk in the night, slowly losing sight of the real thing. But don't happen to us, and we got no doubt. Too deep in love and we got no way out, and the message is clear. This could be the year for the real thing. No more will you cry, baby, I will hurt you never. We start and end this one, in love forever, we can ride it together. Making love with each other. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another. Sail away. Ooh, sail away there with me. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another.
All right. Very, very cool song.
Yes.
Mukhang cool na cool, ah. Mukhang nawala ang guest natin, ah. Hello, Sir Ricky.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, narinig mo ako?
Oo, yes. Mukhang
Oo.
nawala si Sir na.
Oo.
Adi.
Mukhang naputol ang line. Baka
Yeah,
naubos yung
oo.
kanyang battery
Ito
charge.
na.
Ayan, yan. Ito na.
Bumabalik. Oh,
Oo,
yan. Wait.
bumabalik.
Nasa
Alright.
waiting room.
Alright. Yes. Sir Hadi, what happened to you? Kumanta lang ako, naputol ka. Alright. Ayan, so napapakinggan natin mga kasama yung pagbabahagi ng mga
Yes.
istorya ng ating kapwa social worker from Pakistan, visionary social worker. Right, Kuya Jess?
Yes. At talagang gusto makatulong talaga yung Mr. Hadi na ma-organize yung kanilang social work group at ma-recognize ng government nila. And then,
Yes.
hindi pa talaga recognize. And he wanted that the social work be recognized. Hi, Mr. Hadi. We were just
I'm sorry.
saying
I'm
that
sorry.
you're-
I was
Yeah,
lost.
we
I was
understand.
lost my network.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
it's
problem.
okay. I think the reason for the loss of network connection is my song.
The song created,
I just,
disconnection.
I
Maybe,
just missed the song, but I will watch.
Right.
maybe Mr. Hadi can sing.
I can
Hadi, do
write.
you sing? You can write.
I write some poetry, but I can song a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Right. Sige. Later you will sing a song for our
Social-
audience.
Social workers are multi-talented. They can do anything.
All right.
Yeah. That's true.
Yes. Yes.
That's very good.
I agree that the social workers are multi-talented. So even they're sleeping, they are singing. Right? Okay.
But
So,
Mr. Hadi,
uh,
what is the common song that is famous in Pakistan
mhm.
that is mostly liked by young people?
Right now,
Yes.
the song was famous back in about 10-15 days ago, and that was in our language, in Pashto, that is our
Yeah.
mother language. That was sung by our singer from the same province. Her name is Gulpana.
Mhm.
The meaning of Gulpana is the leaf of a flower.
Mhm.
So her song was Lal Shape Khawarta Kamis Tor Malrawa.
Mhm. So, I've heard it's a Dolpana. Dolpana is a song.
Gulpana.
Gulpana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir Hadi, this 4K's edutainment program is not just about discussion of social workers' experiences or social development experiences and in social work, but also this show would like to give some fun to our social workers.
Yeah.
Their baggages, their easing about the mental condition, mental health, and all the social workers are watching the show every Saturday. As from Monday to Friday, social workers are working very hard, just like in your country, working hard in different social work settings or environment. And here in our country, many social workers are really frontline workers, especially in times of this COVID-19 pandemic. disaster response, relief, and humanitarian operations, and likewise social workers handling various cases, both in the institutions, community centers, and developing programs, policies, projects in to improve our social work. And as you know, maybe you have watched this show previously.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have singing social workers, right? We develop singers. In fact, we have 4 case social workers, singers, not only here in our country, but also social workers, singers from India. Dr. Prabha is here, and Dr. Prabha is
Yeah.
also a singing social worker.
Yes.
Habibor. Habibor is also watching. Good evening, Mr. Habibor. He's also a singing social worker. What is that? So, Mr. Sogpyo Kim, I know you watch the episode of Mr. Sogpyo Kim from Korea. He also sing.
Greetings from Pakistan to all these social workers. I follow all these social work on Facebook. They're really great. They are doing a great job.
Yeah, and of course, other social workers from Greece was also a singing social worker or a social work singer. The last time, Miss Maria Morfido invited a social work fellow from Greece who sang a song here at 4Ks live. So, but now, we are your singers. You adopted us to be your singer. And then Kuya Jess later will sing for you the song. Kuya Jess.
Okay. So, Mr. Hadi, may I ask you a few questions about, you mentioned that some social workers in Pakistan are working on child protection. Can you share to us what are the type of child protection issues are experienced in Pakistan affecting children, boys and girls?
Okay, child protection is a very sensitive issue in Pakistan,
Yeah.
and children here in Pakistan faced a lot of issues. But one of the burning issue, and right now and nowadays, that is a child abuse. Many children are abused in different places, and also unfortunately, in educational institutes, if in the hospitals, in the workplace, with their children or with their moms, and unfortunately, some people abuse them. So children face abuse problems in Pakistan. Children face homelessness. Sorry. I'm sorry. So they face a lot of problems in different domains. They're about, and I'm sitting right now in the Peshawar, and there are about 3.5 lakh children are out of schools. So many children are out of school. Child protection officers are working on their schools, on their safety, on their food, on their health. So these are the domains: health, education, food, and safety. These four are main important domains that child protection officers are right now working in Pakistan.
Thank you for that information. There's working on climate change. Yeah, bro. Mr. Hadi, did you hear that? My second question about climate change. Can you tell us more about the problem of climate change in Pakistan, and how does it affect families in Pakistan related to climate change that you mentioned? You're muted. You're in mute.
Okay,
Mr.
sorry,
Hadi.
sorry, right now.
Mike,
Is it okay?
yeah.
I'm audible?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, climate change is one of the most important issue in Pakistan and all over the globe. And we Pakistani, as a social workers, are from the different professions. Professionals are serious regarding this issue. Uh, Before 2 days, I attended a session regarding the climate change in Pakistan, and everyone was sharing their views on climate change, and they share their views on climate change, that Pakistan is one of the victim of climate change, because here in Pakistan, Pakistan is good for and lucky. I've also earlier mentioned that Pakistan has 4 seasons. Pakistan is a country which is which have many green areas and green geographical locations. So if we could not, if we not prevent the plants, if we not prevent and preserve the good environment, we will face this issue very soon. So people right now are conscious regarding this issue, and they in Pakistan, people, especially professionals from different domains, from the environmental sciences, from the psychology departments, from the social work especially, they promoting awareness sessions and doing awareness sessions in the public, in the mass, so that people can aware from this issue. And one of the most important things is to understand the people, to tell them to understand the climate change, because an illiterate person cannot understand what is the importance of a climate change in our daily lives. So as a professional, we should understand, we should tell the people that this is a very serious issue, and in the upcoming years, if we can't, if we not prevent our environment, we will definitely face this issue. So before we should adopt the proactive strategy, we should care our environment.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Being proactive is an important strategy to preserve the environment and to save lives. Yeah, that's a very good point that you raise. In the Philippines, we experience several typhoons, flooding, earthquake, eruption of volcano, and these are heavy rain. Heavy rains. These are experienced the whole year.
Yeah, in Pakistan, we have also faced and experienced these natural disasters in the form of earthquakes, in the form of floods, in the form of heavy rains. But right now, as a professional, as I mentioned earlier, that we should understand this. If we can't protect, if we not protect our environment right now, we will face, and we will face this important and vital issue, that climate change, in a very different form.
Yeah.
So we should protect our environment right now.
I fully agree with you.
Yeah.
People should understand the consequences if
Mhm.
we don't protect the environment.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
protecting the environment is a very important aspect
Mhm.
to make
And
sure people, yeah,
And importantly, and I'm really glad regarding this, that our local poets, they write poetry on environment protection, and they share, because common people can understand poetry very well. So poets mention the importance of environment, the importance of trees, the importance of earth, and their poetry. So poetry is easable and a soft language, so people can easily understand. So we can tell to the poets that they can write something regarding the environments, so that people can understand this issue.
Right.
Mr. Hadi, you are a very creative person because you write poems
Yes.
for
Thank you.
advocacy.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I'm
Yeah.
not creative, but I want to be a creative person. I'm
Yeah,
just writing, so
yeah.
that's your greatness.
Right.
Okay, okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this guest of ours, Sir Jess, Kuya
Yeah.
Jess, can share at least one of his poet, you know, the
Poem, yeah.
yeah, the poem that he wrote for the social workers.
So
So,
I have wrote a poem on social work, especially what social workers
mhm,
are facing in Pakistan. But
mhm.
unfortunately, is present in our own language. So is it okay to share the poem in our own language?
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
Yes.
sure. So
You
we
just
can hear.
explain. You just
Yes.
explain later what
All
is
right.
the poem about. Yeah, please.
Okay, okay. Okay, so my poem is on if Pakistani audience can see me, can hear me. So I dedicate this poem to all Pakistani social workers, to all social workers across the globe. That the social worker په حیث یو څو خبرې کوم د خپل ورک شوي شناخت د بیاموندو په خاطر دوه درې خبرې کوم زه دا منمه چې زه په دې ټولنه کې زه یو سوشل ورکر یم خو د مارکیټ دننه ما اصلیت بللی ما قابلیت بللی زما پہچان ورک دی زما رجحان ورک دی ما خلک نه پیژني که ما څوک پیژني نو ما په زکات پیژني ما په خیرات پیژني زما نامه غرقه شوه زما پہچان ورک شو زما رجحان ورک شو زما د نوم سیټونه د بل په نوم خرڅیږي دلته بیان خرڅیږي دلته ایمان خرڅیږي دلته پیسه چلیږي زما پیشه بدنامه زما قصه بدنامه راځئ چې یو شو بیرته راځئ چې یو شو بیرته خپل ټول فکرونه اوچت کړو خپل ټول غږونه اوچت کړو پاخه ګامونه اوچت کړو اول به ځان ومنو خپله پیشه وستایو خپله پیشه وستایو که مونږ ځان ومنو مونږ به جهان ومني مونږ د روزګار خلک یو زمونږ د روزګار خلک یو زمونږ پیشه غوره ده زمونږ نامه غوره ده thank you very much and let me translate to you my English is not so much good but I will try to translate you
It's okay. No problem. Go ahead.
I have wrote this being a social worker. I want to share a few things with my community, and that is, I know I am a social worker, but inside the market, my identity is lost. My natural, that's called ability is lost. People even don't even understand me that I am a social worker. People cannot recognize me as a social worker. If they recognize, they will recognize me that I'm doing something good, I'm doing a good deed. And unfortunately, in Pakistan, my seats, my positions are replacing by others professionals, and here, here, uh, my profession is not a considered is not a good profession, but in the reality, my profession is such a great profession and and the poem I requested in the last a few lines that as a social workers we can protect ourselves in the form of if we could make association is very much important for our for our connectivity with each other. Our profession is great and we are peoples for this world and we can change this world and we are social workers are great. Thank you.
Well done. Good job, sir.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you.
That is a very interesting meaning. And I think our famous social work professor, Kuya Jess, Madam Telma Lee, who is watching right now, I think she will like that poetry or the poems too. So she liked the poems too. So Mr. Hadi, this coming March, we will be celebrating the World Social Work Day. So in Pakistan, how are you planning to celebrate this World Social Work Day?
Yeah, we're really much planning. Last day, I met with the chairman of the department, social work, University of Peshawar, Dr. Shakil, and we discussed that we will arrange online meeting and online session regarding the importance of, of social work, or the importance of green social work, and the importance of school social work in Pakistan. We will celebrate this day in Pakistan and the different departments and the different at different places. So we are really exciting, and we are really happy that we are social workers, and we will celebrate this, inshallah.
Mhm. Right.
Yes, yeah, inshallah, yeah. And
Thank
that
you.
is very interesting to know, Mr. Hadi, that social workers in Pakistan are planning to celebrate the Social Work Day.
Thank
And
you.
I think many social workers in different countries will also be celebrating the Social Work Day.
Hopefully,
That's good, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Inshallah.
Yes. Yes, of course.
inshallah. Thank you.
This is very important, our profession, uniting all the social workers across the globe. And as what Mr. Hadi posted yesterday in Facebook, we have chosen social work with passion, and we will work hard for this profession. Right, Sir Hadi?
Yeah, I have wrote this thing because if you can see the picture, there are two young people are with me, and w- and what we do, uh, what we done in the past, we made a association for our department, for the student association. We made a association for the students for the first time in the history of social work in our department. Me and my classmate Sumer Abbas, we made a student association for the social workers. So we celebrating last day, and we are really happy that we made this association for the social work. And I really dreamed that one day in Pakistan we will have a national association for the school, for the social work, inshallah.
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes.
Yes, we are
Uh,
one with you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Forecast will be part of your dream. We will support your dream.
Thank you. Thank you.
It
And
may come that to make it come true in the coming months or years, coming soon.
yes.
Soon, inshallah. Inshallah. We are working for that, and we are
Yes.
committed.
Yeah, the forecast will continue to invite more social work guests coming
Thank
from
you for your support. Thank
international
you.
community. So this platform will continue communicate and
Yeah,
advocate our profession, and to have a communication exchange, social work learnings and practices from various country will be acquired by all the social workers, and that before Kuya Jess, we requested, or we request Mr. Hadi to sing for his favorite song later. Allow me to ask this, question that being in the social work profession for many years already. So can you share with us the very important learnings or realizations you have being a social worker?
Yeah, I would love to share anything regarding social work because this is my profession, and I choose this profession by passion, and I am really lucky to be a social worker in this world. So some of my consideration and some of my experience I will share with you people. The first thing that student social workers, young social workers should know regarding this profession is social work is a profession that is related to your personality. First of all, if you are confused, because I was confused in some times, back in some times, so work on your personality. identify your personality type. Either your personality is introvert, extrovert, or it's the combination of introvert or extrovert. If your personality is extrovert, if you are communicable with people, if you're interested in the people, if you're interested in social problems, then this profession will welcome you, and social work profession is for you. For the student of social work, I would say that you should study two important things. The first thing is psychology. Psychology is really important for the social workers to understand the mental abilities, the mental consequences, the mental disorderness, and mental health. Psychology will help you in this regard. And the second thing is sociology, the study of society. If you can understand society, if you can understand community, it will be so much better for you to be a good social workers. So for social workers, you should have to understand your mind, psychology, and sociology. And my learning is that social work is a global profession. It's a profession of people. You have to meet with a lot of people if you're social workers. Then create your social media account, especially on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, or other websites. Connect with each other. This is our common village. This world is our common village. We will share different things with each others. If a social worker is not curious about learning, then he will not grow. So connect yourself with other part of the social workers from across the globe, learn from them, share your views, give time to your profession, give time to reading, understand the micros and macros of your profession. Then I thought, and I am sure that you will be a very great and effective social worker in the future. Thank you.
Very well said, Kuya Jess.
Yes, thank you for that sharing, Mr. Hadi. I guess
You're welcome.
our viewers have learned with what you have mentioned, and uh, these are very important points that you shared. And hopefully that we will continue to really provide support to people who are really in need. And that is the profession of social work. Okay, so time is running so fast.
we're now hungry, so it's about time.
We are
It's
now
about time to
hungry.
I'm hungry too.
yes, it's
Yeah.
about time to ask Mr. Hadi his favorite food.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, my favorite food is rice, and I really love
Rice.
rice. Rice is, yeah, rice.
You said rice? Ah, we also love rice.
because 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 in Pakistan, rice are so much uh, what we can say. It's really tastable. It's really amazing. The rice of Pakistan is so much famous, and it is the first number in the world. Rice, Pakistani chawal. It's called in Urdu chawal.
Mabutol.
So you have a very huge or large portion of Pakistan's land geographically that produces rice, right? You have plenty of rice fields
Yeah,
in Pakistan.
Exactly. Pakistan is a great country, agriculture country.
Uh,
We have produced many agriculture foods. We have many fruits in Pakistan because we have 4 seasons. It's a winter, it's a summer,
yeah.
it's a spring, it's a autumn. So different foods were prepared in the different seasons. So we are lucky, and we are enough lucky and thankful to God that we are living in our country. So we should be thankful for what we have.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So
What is the current? Sorry, Ricky. What is the current weather now in Pakistan?
It's winter. It's winter right now.
Winter.
Winter.
So,
I think outside of my room it's raining.
okay. So it's so cold, huh? So how cold
Yeah,
is the
weather
temperature?
and the weather
Yeah.
and the weather tea is mandatory. Tea is really mandatory.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
So is it like 10 degrees below or below 5 degrees?
I think we're like that. I think.
Okay. We don't have winter in the Philippines. We only have rainy season and the dry season. Only two.
Mhm. Sir Hadi,
Okay.
do you cook food? Do you cook food? What is your favorite dish?
Yeah, I'm living for the last 6-7 years in the hostels, different hostels for the. I'm here in my province in Peshawar, and right now I'm in the hostel, so I learned cooking. I can cook rice. I can prepare tea. Tea is a very it's a and I can prepare egg. So it's not difficult, but I'm learning with the time, and I wish that I can learn all so much important foods. So that
Right.
there's a there's a basic philosophy at the cooking. If I can share, if you have a time.
Okay. So do you cook this chicken karahi?
Yeah, chicken karahi is very much famous in Pakistan.
Yes.
Uh, I, I I'm learning right now. I'm learning. It's difficult for the good food to be cooked, but I'm learning right now.
And
Good.
also chapli kebab.
Hoi hoi, mashallah. You are knowing everything about our food. That's really interesting. Yeah, kebab,
Be-
kebab
because
is
we are hungry
kebab
now.
is kebab is one of my favorite. It's really amazing and it's tastable. It's really good to eat. And the
Yeah.
fish, especially fish,
Uh,
uh,
Yeah.
fishes are very much famous in our local area. From where I am from Deer. I am from Deer, a place in the Pakistan where local fishes are very much famous and they're really tasty.
Okay, good. Yeah.
right.
Mr. Hani, how about fruits? What are the common fruits in Pakistan?
Different fruits are in Pakistan. There are many fruits. For example, mangoes, orange. Uh, Different fruits are available in Pakistan. Many types of foods are here. Uh, if I can count you, mangoes. Uh, I think I'm not remembering the names, but there are different foods. Pakistan is a country where different fruits are produced, so we have a different kinds of fruits.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So I think many we learned a lot from the sharing of our
Yes,
guests
yes, of
tonight.
course,
Right.
yes. Yeah.
So before we end this show, Kuya Jess, perhaps we have to thank him, no, Mr. Hadi Edres, for guesting us tonight. We learned a lot from the sharing, but we will request him to give a message to all the social workers in the Philippines and also social workers around the globe, Kuya Jess. Mr. Hadi.
First of all, I'm really thankful to you for 4K show that you people give me opportunity to present my country, to present my social work education in Pakistan, and to talk about myself. I'm really blessed to be in the show. I feel very honored. I'm very happy. And my message would be that social workers are essentials in this world. They can create a major difference in the lives of many peoples. Social workers have many tools. Many professionals have tools, but and the profession of social work, if you're social workers, you are honored, you are blessed, because you have much more opportunity to work with people, to help the people, and uh, to look forward for the people. So my request would be to the young social workers. I would target the young population, the young social workers. They are energetic, they are passionate, they can create a major difference in the lives of people. So if you're a social worker, first learn, listen, discuss, then implement. If you implement firstly, it's all gonna be wrong. First you should learn, then you should read, then you should discuss, then implement your knowledge. And I think that that knowledge will create some effectiveness in the others, the people of others, lives of other peoples. So as a social workers, cook your personality well, learn more, engage yourself with many professionals, as I talked earlier, connect yourself internationally, locally, understand the micros and macros of your profession. If you are a well-cooked social workers, then social work profession will be thankful for your officers, and you will be uh, because as social workers, when you're social workers, the name social worker is attached with your identity. So if you are not a good social worker, social work will be not a good profession. But if you are a good person, if you're a good human being, and you are a social worker, then you can highlight yourself as the best social workers, and social work profession will be highlighted as a good profession. So it's up on you, it's up to you. If you're a good, then you are good social workers. I'm again very much thankful to both of you. Thank you very much that you people give me time and I express my thoughts. I am not enough good in English. If I have any mistake in my language, if anything, so I'm sorry for that. And again, I'm very thankful to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sir Hadi Edris, for that very powerful message to engage our young social workers from the community to be part of our field or our profession and work for the various groups, clientele groups of our social work in the social practice. So, Sir Hadi, before we close, have you visited the Philippines before?
Yes.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Have you visited our country in the previously? Have you visited our country, or do you have plans to visit our country?
I cannot understand your question. Sorry for that.
No. Do you have plan to visit the Philippines?
In the future, do you
In the
plan to
future.
visit the Philippines?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we welcome you to visit our country.
Thank you
And,
so much. Thank you so much.
and
I would
then,
love to visit your country because
yeah,
there are professional social workers there, and they're
yes,
my brothers, and I
yeah,
consider they are my brothers from another country, and I would love
yeah,
to visit your country to explore your culture, to explore your
yeah.
profession there. And thank you so much for your kind invitation.
All right.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
thank you. Kuya Jess.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much too.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Hadi, for guesting in this show. And we hope we can meet personally in the future. We do not know when. Inshallah, we can meet
Inshallah.
personally, face to face, and share
Inshallah.
more
Hopefully.
stories and more, yeah, inshallah, more stories to tell and more stories to share. And let's hope for the best. As I always say, let's continue to keep ourselves healthy, and also to support other colleagues who are also social workers, and also continue to make a difference in the lives of the people that we are helping. So with this, good evening to everybody, and take care of yourselves, and until we meet again in the next 4K session.
Hopefully,
Over
inshallah.
to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Over to you, Sir Ricky. Thank you, Mr.
Yes.
Hadi.
To my, I would like to extend my sincerest thanks and appreciation to our dear colleague, Mr. Hadi from Pakistan, a very energetic social worker of Pakistan, and who is our brother. And that we welcome you here in the Philippines, and also please welcome us, I and Kuya Jess, Derek
Most
G, and other social workers in your Pakistan very soon after the pandemic. Maybe we can tour to the this Gilgit Baltistan.
Yeah,
very-
Kyrgyzstan, a very
Gilgit.
good place to visit.
A very good place to visit. Full of snow, Kuya Jess, no? And that
Yes, yes, yes.
yes, and also perhaps in the next couple of months we can also visit this Multan, the architectural
yeah.
landmark. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
I have
nice.
not- I have not mentioned many places because the time was short, but Pakistan is a very rich culture. Everywhere you can find anything interesting.
Yes, the way I saw the Google.
Yeah.
We gradually learned your country,
you,
so
thank
we are preparing much information so that when we will be there, so we can
Most
have at
welcome.
least an information of your country. Anyway, yes, let us promote always an inclusive social work practice, not exclusive social work practice or profession. We should always be inspired to serve our people in the community and the world. So a social worker is a double profession, and we love this profession very much. So with this, the 4Ks is now signing off, and we thank again Mr. Edris Hadi Khan for guesting us tonight. Kuya Jess,
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, and good evening to all.
and this is our final song, Bus Stops.
All right.
All right.
Bus stop with issues there, I say, please share my umbrella.
Thank you once again.
Bus stop, bus goes, she stays, love grows under
Thank you,
my
Jerry.
umbrella. All that summer
Thank you,
we
Nicamel
enjoyed
Sanchez Bokniko.
wind and rain and shine.
Thank you, Ursula
That
Bota.
umbrella we
Benjamin
employed
Kotay.
at
Thank you,
Yoko,
thank you.
she was mine. Every morning I would see her waiting at the stop. Sometimes we shop and she would show me what she bought. All the people stared as if we were both quite insane. Someday my name and hers are going to be the same.
Thank you, Bernardo
That's
Cerilia.
the way the whole thing started.
Rosalind
Silly,
Arnigo.
but it's true.
Dr. Sakti Prabha, thank you from
Thinking
India.
of a sweet romance beginning
Thank you,
in
Maria
that
Morfido from
view.
Greece.
Came the Sunday, eyes smell change.
Thank you,
No
Caleb Viran.
more sheltering
Jacqueline Morisca, thank you very much.
Nice to think that
Ryan Hosto.
umbrella led me to a far.
Thank you, Habibur Rahman. And thank you, Elena Tesorio, Mina Castro, Evelyn Ostonal, Maribeth Adillo Martis, and Ma'am Jocelyn Reyes.
Every morning I would would see her waiting at the stop. Sometimes she shop and she would show me what she bought. Bus stop with their shoes there.
All right, thank you very much again for listening and tuning in the Fortes Edutainment.
Bus stop, bus go, she stays, love grows under my umbrella.
Ma'am Ursula Bota, thank you very much.
All that summer we enjoy, wind and rain and shine. That
We'll be there in
umbrella
Pakistan soon.
We employed it, oh, 'cause she was mine. Every morning I would see her waiting at the stop. Sometimes we shop and she would show me what she bought. All the people stared as if we were both quite insane. Someday my name and hers are going to be the same. That's the way the whole thing started. Silly, but it's true. Thinking of a sweet romance beginning in the queue. Came the sun, the ice melts, melting. No more sheltering now. Nice to think.
Thank you very much for watching. Stella Ambrosio.
Led me to a vow.
Benjamin Kotay, Director Kotay from Dole Region 11.
Every morning I would see her waiting at the stop. Sometimes she shop and she would show me what she bought.
Southern Pakistan Tour, UNESCO World Heritage Trail.
All the people stared as if we were both quite
Talas
insane.
Valley.
Someday my name and hers are going to be the same.
Yo! Bus
Bus
stop.
stop with their shoes there I say, please share my
Umbrella.
umbrella.
Bus
Bus
stop.
stop, bus go, she stays, love grows
Under
my umbrella. All that summer we enjoy, wind and rain and shine. That umbrella we employed it by all 'cause she was mine.
Alright, maraming salamat po sa ating lahat.